Hi everyone, it's Dawn. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Dawn and I'm a 54-year-old woman here in the mature beauty community, and I haven't done a channel introduction in a while, so I thought I would briefly tell you a little bit about myself in case you're new to my channel and you don't know who I am. So my name is Dawn and I am 54 years old. I live in the Midwest and I'm the mother of 4. My eldest is 25 and she's off on her own, and then my middle daughter is 22 and she's just finishing college. She's in her final year of college. And then I have 2 sons who are in high school. I have one that's a senior and one that's a junior, and we're getting ready for prom. At least I'm getting ready for their prom. I took them to get measured for their tuxes the other day. So boys just aren't into that thing like girls are. I remember when my girls went through that, and we went dress shopping and we went out to lunch and we had so much fun. My boys, it was really me just sending them reminders and begging them to not forget to meet me at the tailor where we were renting their tuxes the other day after school. And then as soon as they got measured, you know, they both drove and met me there, and then they're like, can I go now? So it's like they just are so like not into it, but they do want to go to their dance and they do want to go to the post-prom activities at their high school. So they're excited about that. It's just not the same for a mom if you're the mom of girls versus the mom of boys. The boys are just like so over it. And I know it's going to be torture for them when I make them hold still so I can take pictures of them in their tuxedos. So that's a little bit about my family. Oh, and I've been married for almost 26 years. And like I said, I'm the mother of 4. I love animals and I have a lot of pets. I have 2 cats and now I have 2 dogs. My eldest dog, my baby, my best friend, died about a month ago, and that was tragic, and I'm still like grieving. But I have a little dog named Toby and he's 12, and then I have kind of a younger dog named Rosie and she's 4, and then like I said, 2 cats, and they make an appearance, but cats are like boys, you know, they're like, ugh, whatever. So that's a little bit about me, and I am a natural redhead, and I do owe all of you an updated how I get red hair at home video, because I do grow my hair. Well, obviously grow my hair by myself. No one helps me. And I do color my hair at home. And I've been getting a lot of comments on my videos asking me if I've tweaked my formula or what I'm using now. So I think I am due for just an overall how I get red hair at home video and show you everything I do. So watch for that if you're one of my red-haired subscribers and you're wanting that video. Yeah, I hope that you'll hit that subscribe button if you're new and kind of on the fence as to whether or not you want to stick around. I hope that you will. So today I thought I would share with you about 5 strategies that I employ when my eyes are puffy and tired, because we went on spring break a few weeks ago, and on the way home we drove from South Carolina all the way to the Chicagoland area without stopping except for gas and bathroom breaks. Oh, and we did stop at Zaxby's on the way home to get a little meal before, you know, like before everything was closed for the night. And so that just added to my problem of tired, puffy eyes, because I thoroughly enjoyed my chicken fingers and my French fries, and I always end up paying for that whenever I indulge or overindulge, which I did. So I came home and it took me a few days to kind of get everything, like my complexion and my everything, just kind of back to normal. So I'm going to share with you what I do when I'm not looking my best and my eyes are looking tired and haggard, because what do they say? The eyes are the window to the soul, and I do believe that. So I think that our eyes really tell our health and our well-being, whether or not we're taking care of ourselves. And like I said, there are strategies that you can employ to kind of conceal and correct some of the damage that we do when we're overindulging and living life. So now I'm just going to jump in and show you the things that I do when my eyes are looking really tired and puffy. So the first thing is like what I consider the big guns. And I don't like to use this product every day, only because I'm a little nervous about it, because it is an eye drop and I'm nervous about dropping something in my eyes every single day. So I do reserve this for when my eyes are looking really tired. And I'm going to try to attach a little video here of me applying this, so hopefully you can see the before and after. I hope that it will show, but it's the Lumify eye drops from Bausch & Lomb, and this works like a miracle. I used to use Visine or Everclear eye drops before I found out about this, and I would always get like that rebound redness later in the day. This, you will not deal with that. You put 1 drop in each eye in the morning and you are good until nighttime. When you go to sleep, your eyes will just be bright. I don't know what kind of magic is in here, but it truly is like magic. And like I said, I do reserve it for the days when I really need to use it. Otherwise, my other strategies work just fine, but I do consider this the big guns, and I did use it recently several days in a row once I got back from vacation and we drove through the night, and I was just like puffy and tired and my eyes were so red. So this is a good product. Okay, the second thing that I do is I use an eye cream, preferably one that has caffeine in it. And I really like the MAC Fast Response Eye Cream. And I recently ran out of it. And so I started using something I had in my stash and fell in love with it again. And I forgot why I ever stopped using it in the first place. So what it is a smoothing, brightening, and depuffing eye cream. And what it has in it is caffeine that I think is like one of the most active ingredients in it for depuffing. But it also has hyaluronic acid, peptides, and vitamin C. So it's doing good things for your skin in the long run as well. And it's infused with antioxidants and cucumber extract and a lot of soothing and hydrating ingredients. So it's got everything I look for in an eye cream. And this is special. It's better than the MAC Fast Response. And I also have tried the Origins Ginseng one, which I really like, that has caffeine in it. But this is like a 1-2 punch because it is this kind of light blue tint. And when you apply it, it comes out like this, and when you rub it in, it leaves this really kind of brightening cast underneath your eye, and it immediately makes everything look brighter and more awake. And then you've got the caffeine working and depuffing. I think it's a beautiful product and I highly recommend it. I recently picked up a backup at the Sephora sale, and I am rouge, so I get 20% off, but it was on sale at Sephora for 25% off already. So I got 45% off for like my little jar of it, and I was so happy about that. So it is automatically 25% off at Sephora yesterday. I hope it still is today when this video goes up. Check and see. But also, IT Cosmetics has great sales all the time. QVC carries this, Sephora carries it, Ulta carries it, along with like probably Macy's and a lot of department stores. So just look for the best deal. When I link it, I'll try to find the best deal and link it. So this is a wonderful product, and it is kind of like a game changer for keeping your eyes looking depuffed, bright, and vibrant. I also wanted to share that at night, I am using an IT Cosmetics eye cream as well, and this is the Confidence in an Eye Cream, and this one has different ingredients than this one. So this one I use strictly for the daytime because of the caffeine, and I like it for daytime, but this one has a lot of peptides and ceramides and just really soothing and balmy ingredients in it for really hydrating the under eye area. And so these are what I'm currently using and loving for my under eye area, and I'd recommend them for anyone. IT Cosmetics is also formulated by plastic surgeons, and I don't find any of their products to irritate my eyes or my skin. So it's just a good, safe brand for me. If you've been watching me, you know I often like to use Clinique as well for that reason, because I don't find their products irritating. And being a very fair-skinned redhead, you might be able to relate, if you are too, that your skin is a little bit sensitive sometimes. The next products are 2 products that accomplish the same goal, but some of you might prefer one over the other, and sometimes I prefer one over the other. So I'm going to share them both with you. One is a drugstore product, and one is a product from Becca, and Becca has gone bust. It is no longer in existence, but a couple of Becca's best-selling products are now carried by Smashbox, and you can still pick them up at Ulta or anywhere where Smashbox products are sold. And what it is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, and mine is in Fair Light. It does come in different shades, and this is what it looks like. It comes in a little pot, and it looks like this. And I also have a corrector from Bobbi Brown, but I prefer this one because this one is creamier and it blends in better, and it really does such a great job of brightening my under eye area. So this is what it looks like, and I just apply it to my under eye and blend it in, and I usually have my eye cream under it, so my under eye stays nice and bright. And sometimes I like to just take this up onto my eyelid and use it as my eyeshadow primer as well. I find that it works really well for that. I am really careful to apply this with a concealer brush because this is kind of a thicker cream, and I need to blend it in completely. I don't want it to feel thick or heavy on my under eye area, so I just use a concealer brush. Eco Tools makes a nice one. This one is from Sonia Kashuk. I got it from Target, and it's like a flat kind of kabuki concealer brush, and it really gets in there and buffs it in, and that really does a great job of masking any shadows or dark circles from my fatigued eyes. And if you are someone who deals with under eye circles, I don't unless I'm tired. So I don't usually have to turn to this one, but lately I've been using it a lot just because I find that it's a great kind of concealer, corrector, and eyeshadow primer in one. So I have been using it pretty much every day lately. And who knows, I might just continue to do that every day, but I don't always need this amount of coverage, but it is a good amount of coverage for those of you who struggle with dark under eyes. A lot of us do, and it's a great concealer for that. So I would recommend this if you deal with that, or even if you don't, because it is a great multitasking product. But since I don't deal with dark under eyes all the time, and it isn't a problem or a struggle for me usually, I can get away with the Maybelline Brightening Eraser. Maybelline makes these, and if you aren't familiar with this product, it's been around forever. They make a concealer, but they also make brighteners, and they're different. So make sure you read the package. They're sold in the same area, but you might accidentally pick up a corrector and brightener when you mean to get a concealer, or vice versa. The concealer is great too. You can see how much is gone. This is a product that I go to all the time for an under eye concealer. It's thin, and I think that if you have normal, and I know normal is like relative, but I mean, if you don't have like very dark circles, and your under eye area isn't usually a problem, it just might be a problem from time to time, like mine is when I'm tired, these are wonderful. But if you're someone who has some serious issues that you want to address, like you might be someone who's contemplating surgery or a blepharoplasty or something like that, I would recommend this instead, because it does do a whole lot more correcting. Okay, the next product that I swear by, and I've been using it for years and years, is the Tarte Fake Awake. And it looks like this. It's from the brand Tarte, and it's really just a flesh-toned product. And it's just this flesh-toned product, and you use it in your waterline here, and it really brightens up your eyes. It gives the illusion of brighter eyes. I have recently tried one from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is like for brightening eyes. I'll link the one I have. I know there's another product that looks like this, and this end of it is a little bit metallic. This one is not metallic. It's just nude, like the Fake Awake, and it does exactly the same thing. But I really like this because on the other end, I have an eyeliner that I like to use for tight lining my upper waterline, and it lasts and lasts. So this is a great handy product to have. It does cost a bit more. I usually pick it up when it's on sale on the Charlotte Tilbury website, and I might pick up a backup during the Sephora sale, but I have other products I can use, so I think I'll pass on that right now. But I do really, really love this product. And if you want to just try it and not commit to spending $30 or more. I don't know. I think the Fake Awake is less. But anyways, if you want to get it for just a couple of bucks, Rimmel makes a nice one too. And this is from Rimmel London, and I get it from Walgreens. And this is just Nude 005 Scandalize. And I haven't purchased it in a long time, so I hope it hasn't been discontinued, but it essentially is the exact same color. It does exactly the same thing. I find that this doesn't last all day long, but it does last for the like 6 to 8 hours that I really care about. So it is a great way to try it on a budget and see if you like it. And then if you need something with a little more longevity during your day for like 12 or 14-hour days, I'd say the Tarte Fake Awake, but if you like the eyeliner on the other end, Charlotte Tilbury. Those are the 3 I've tried and the 3 I would recommend. I don't always powder my face. I don't always feel like I need to because I really like to use sort of like soft matte or skin-like finish foundations, but I do like to set my under eye, and what I like to use is either the Makeup Forever HD setting powder, or e.l.f. makes a really nice one too. It's the e.l.f. HD setting powder, not the Halo Glow, because you don't want to add anything that's kind of highlighty or stroby underneath your eye. It won't do you any favors. It will just draw attention to your under eye. So I like to take whatever, like the HD powder from Makeup Forever or e.l.f. and pick it up like with my concealer brush, and then just set where I put my color corrector or brightener, just to help make sure that it doesn't budge during the day, and it doesn't. And the last product I think really does make a big difference, and it doesn't have to be this product, but I do find that this is the product that I grab the very most for this use, and it is the MAC highlighter in Soft and Gentle, and it looks like this. It is such a beautiful highlighter. This is the highlighter I like to use a lot of times, like just for highlighting my blush. It's just a really beautiful highlighter, but I like to take like a pencil brush and then just tap it in and highlight the inner corner. Again, I don't want to get it underneath because I don't want to highlight my under eye. It's really important, I think, to not use a color corrector or a concealer that is too light. We've all seen pictures of people who've done that, where their foundation and everything is darker, and then they have this really light concealer or corrector underneath, and that's all you see. Your eye goes straight to their under eye area. I think that's a big don't, and I try to avoid that at all costs. So I don't like to have anything shimmery or shiny underneath my eyes. Now you might say, well, your eye cream does have that like brightening effect, but it's not stroby. It's not stroby at all. So it doesn't act like a highlighter. It just really does brighten without highlighting. But the Soft and Gentle on the pencil brush, just on the inner corner, I think makes a big difference in brightening your eyes, and it detracts from your under eye. People will just see kind of what's going on up here and in your inner corner. And I also like to use my Soft and Gentle for the arch of my brow as well. It just draws your eye up because the highlighter is up here. I do put it on the tops of my cheeks, but I never go into this area. So I hope that helps. I hope that my 5 tips and strategies for counteracting puffy, red, tired eyes help you. I've been doing this for a long time, and it seems that the older I get, or the more I misbehave with my eating and skincare regimen, the more I have to lean on these tips, and they really work for me. So I hope that they work for you as well. Let me know, do you use any of these tips or products? And if you have anything you'd like to share with us that I didn't mention, I'm all ears, as I'm sure the rest of you are too. Let us know down in the comments section. We can all learn from each other. I think it's a great community when we can just all share our beauty secrets. I mean, why keep them a secret, right? It doesn't help anyone. So thank you for spending some time with me, and I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day. I'll see you next time.